Hello everyone, this is Daniele, and in this little video I will show you how to get started in ZBrush. I made this video specifically for sculptors and basically miniature lovers and miniature painters who want to play with ZBrush for the first time. First of all, please forgive me because my English is absolutely horrible. When I listened my voice recorded, I said, wow! This is probably the video with the most grammatical errors in the world. So, sorry for my English, but it doesn't matter, who cares? I decided to create this video because I want to help all beginners and all newbies who want to try digital sculpting and want to have fun, that's all. ZBrush is an extremely complete software, and you will have a lot of features and tools, so it's very easy to get lost when you open ZBrush for the first time. So in this video, obviously I don't show you everything, of course, but I give you the basics you need to get started. So if you want to make more video like this, maybe more specific, just tell me your feedback and I will do soon. So, remember to have fun and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to go to Preferences and then click on ZBrush. In this way you will have the same user interface that you will use to explain something. And another thing is to go to Preferences and go to Configuration and go to Restore Standard User Interface. Here we are, our light box here. We will have some projects pre-created by the author the authors of the ZBrush, and here we have some tools that we can use to create something in this empty canvas. So, okay, in this little example, we put here a little object. Click on Tool and you will have some created tools by the authors of ZBrush. Click on Sphere 3D and click and drag on your canvas. You will have a simple sphere. And to make this object easily sculpted, you go to Edit Mode, click here, and you are right now ready to sculpt something here. This is a little warning by the software. You need to click on this little button, Make Polymesh 3D, and right in this way you will have the surface ready to be sculpted. And right now I have the brush, the standard brush selected, and you will have the surface. You can sculpt really easily your surface. To move around your object, I recommend you to use some shortcuts by your keyboard. And I recommend you to use your keyboard together with your tablet. And it's a really fast way to sculpt something in ZBrush, and you need to use your keyboard very often, okay? To move around your object, click Alt in your keyboard and you will move your object around the canvas. If you want to move your object, simply click outside of the object and you will turn around your object. If you want to zoom in and zoom out your object, simply click Alt, then click your mouse, and you will, when you release Alt, you can you can zoom in and zoom out very fast. It's a strange shortcut here, but the more you use ZBrush, the more it will be very faster to you to do this process. Really simple. Just practice, exercise, and it will be automatic for you. Okay, let's analyze what are the brushes that you are available in ZBrush. When you click here, you can see, wow, a lot of brushes here. It's incredible. When I opened for the first time ZBrush, I was a little bit confused because what I should use here. It's incredible. So, but I noticed that many sculptures use 4 or 5 brushes in order to create something. And you don't need to use all these brushes, really. You have many tools here. Of course, every sculpture is different from another, but you will have also 5 or 4 brushes here. The most used are clay build-up, clay tubes, and then we will move these brushes in this little bar here in the bottom part, so it's easily access these brushes. So to do this, click on the main menu brush and click on the shortcut on your keyboard Ctrl-Alt, and you can move your brushes here. And I will move clay. I will move the standard and clay tubes. Another is clay build-up. Another is move. Oh, move! It's absolutely important brush. And the last are probably the dem standard brush here. Okay, dem standard. Okay, so with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with these 6 brushes, absolutely, my friend, you can create your bust, and you can create an absolutely absolutely perfect sculpture. I can guarantee you. Okay, before we move in sketching, I have to tell you something about this surface, and especially I have to teach you what are Dynamesh. Dynamesh is an incredible and powerful instrument here in ZBrush that it's an absolutely incredible way to create something, and I can show you very fast. Okay, so here we are, a little sphere. The first thing you need to know is if you click on your surface, I have the standard brush. You sculpt something in your surface, and if you click Shift in your keyboard, you go to smooth your surface. It's something levitate your surface. I don't know if English is levitate is it's a good word. I don't know. Oh my god, my English is awful. Okay. And you can adjust the size of your brush clicking here in Z intensity, and another fast shortcut is click the space bar, and you can move increase or decrease your size of the brush. Okay, if you click Shift, you go to smooth, blah 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 blah. Okay. And if you zoom your object, you will see the little polygons here. Okay, if you click here in this little button, you will have the wireframe view of your object. You will see the little polygons of the object. Okay, to simply understand Dynamesh, you have to think that your object it's composed by a series of polygons. And for example, if I pick up my move brush, and I increase the size of the brush. This little brush is very important because you can move the surface of your object. For example, if I create something this, I stretch my surface and then I go back to my standard brush and decrease the size. For example, if I go here and I will draw something in this surface, you will have a lot of details. But if I go here, you can do the same thing here, because when you stretched your surface, you stretched also some polygons here. But ZBrush, the authors of ZBrush created one thing very magic, that is Dynamesh. If you click here, you will have a little sub-menu here, geometry, and then go to Dynamesh and click simple in Dynamesh. When you click in Dynamesh, ZBrush go to distribute very well your polygons, and you will have the same level of details here and here. Okay, let's discover what are these brushes. Click here, click on Sphere 3D, drag your sphere here, click on Edit Mode, and make Polymesh 3D and create a Dynamesh surface. To make this, click on Dynamesh, and we have the Dynamesh already ready to sculpt something. Okay, what are these brushes? The move brushes, it's a very important brush that you can use to move your brush, to move your surface, and to move your polygons inside the surface. Another is the standard brush, very simple brush that you can use for everything, really. Another thing is important is to remember is when you click on your surface, you pull your surface, but if you click Alt on your keyboard, you push your surface. So remember to use this configuration very often, because if I click Alt, I go down. If I leave Alt, I go up. So down, up, down, up. Okay? The clay tubes is another important brush. There probably is the most used brush in ZBrush. Probably is the main tools that you can use to sculpt something. It's very similar. It's very similar to a traditional approaching in sculpting. Okay. When you draw something here, click on Shift on your keyboard and then smooth your surface. Okay. The clay build-up is similar to clay tubes, but the main difference is that clay tubes is the brush is a tubes, and here you will have some blocks of clay. Okay, go here, click Shift, and then you can smooth your surface. And the Dem Standard is a very important brush, more used to create details. Wow. Very used. Okay, let's play with these little tools. Simply click in a light box, and you can use these presets hair planes, and click on hair planes. This one is perfect. Okay. Oh, here we are, our head, very ready to sculpt something, and we will have the symmetry enabled. So when you have this function enabled, you can create something using symmetry. Okay. You have one thing to do right now, and it's to have fun. Okay, here we are, a little funny sketch created in about 6 minutes, and really you can understand how is powerful ZBrush, and you can sketch something in really a short time. If you want to create something as a sketch, if you want to have fun, to create something that you have in your mind, this is the best way. Probably this is the best way to create something, and let's enjoy.